Joe and Razor, bring it in food shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joe and Razor, bring it in food shop. Pickle time is happening.
Kara is in there cooking some sort of sloppy Joe with Italian sausages.
A sloppy Italian.
Sloppy Italian.
They call it a sloppy Giovanni.
Sloppy Giovanni.
Like, hey, would you like a sloppy Giovanni tonight? Eh?
Sloppy Giuseppe.
There is
Giuseppe.
nothing better than I think I don't know why I'm yelling. I think the sloppy Joe is an underrated food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proceed.
I think they're fantastic. I think people are embarrassed. I think it's an embarrassment thing that they're embarrassed to say that they like sloppy joes because of the name. I think is why people stray from them. Same with meatloaf. Meatloaf is delicious, but I think people are like, because it's called meatloaf, a giant loaf of meat. But like sloppy joes, oh my gosh, this bar that I used to hang out at all the time called Renshaw's. On Tuesdays, they would have sloppy joes, and it was like it wasn't like the Manwich sloppy joes. It was like a homemade like recipe, like our family recipe for sloppy joes, and it was freaking fantastic. So on Tuesdays, I was single, and if I didn't have my kids, I'd go in there for dinner. You got 2 sloppy joes and potato chips, and it was like $4.99 or something like that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, it was fantastic. So I think the sloppy Joe is an completely underrated meal.
I want to agree with you. I think it's wonderful. I think you can do way better than the Manwich style. Manwich has too much sugar. I don't like the sugary sweet.
I'm with you. I don't like the sweetness, although our family recipe, and people, if you're out there and you want my family's recipe for sloppy Joe mix, I will be more than happy to share it with you because it's phenomenal. There is a little bit of brown sugar in it. There is a sweetness to it, but it's not overpowering and like, you know, like you don't feel like you're eating sugar.
Yeah.
But it is.
You could also be like, I got it from Joe. This sloppy Joe, I got the recipe from the actual
sloppiest.
Joe.
The sloppiest Joe.
I hope you like some sloppy.
I made it extra sloppy for you. Now, how do you... I have a couple more questions. Let's not end this sloppy Joe talk.
This is not the end of the podcast, guys. We got more.
This is the freebie.
About food.
This is the freebie. So the people, everyone gets the best dialogue with the freebie. And so that means 20 minutes of sloppy Joe talk. But how do you take your sloppy Joe? Like, do you do the sloppy Joe on the bun? Do you do it open face? Do you do it on Texas toast? Do you do onion on top? Do you do condiments on top of even the sloppy Joe in the mix?
I like it with onions and pickles, but you can't just do like a regular hamburger bun because it'll just get all goofy and spongy. You got to get good buns like brioche. And have you ever had it in a hot dog bun?
Yeah, I'm sure I have.
It's really good. I love it.
I enjoy a good open face. So your one hamburger bun becomes a 2. And I like to load that up. I like to do a zigzag of mustard and then some raw onion on there. I am with you. A little pickle is good. But yeah, and then if you get like potato chips, you go potato chips. Fries aren't the same. I know fries are good, but people hold off on your fries when you're doing...
Potato chips are way better with sloppy joes.
Because why? Where am I going with this?
It's crunchy.
And when the sloppy Joe falls apart because it's so sloppy, you scoop it up with the chip.
I've not done that. That is next level, dude.
You do like a Lay's or a Ruffles. You don't do like a flavored. You don't do like a Dorito or a Cool Ranch. You just do a a potato chip, so like a Lay's or a kettle chip.
Whoa.
Renshaw's always did like a plain kettle chip. Woo! And then you scoop up your fallen bits with the potato chip. Oh, dear Lord, we're having sloppy joes this week.
Are you able to get Cane's potato chips from Bowling Green, Ohio?
I know. I'm not familiar with Cane's.
They are like the best ruffled chips I've ever had in my life. And my folks used to get them in these giant, like at Christmas, your grandparents, your grandma get you that giant thing of popcorn. It was like a trash can size thing of different popcorns. Well, they sell potato chips in those things. And man, they were phenomenal. I'm looking it up right now. Cane's.
Interesting. We have a potato chip up here in Michigan that's come out like in the last like 3 years. It's gotten big. It may have been around for a while, but it's gotten big in like the last 3 years. It's called like Great Lakes Potato Chip Company, and they're kettle chips, and they have different flavors. And one of their flavors is cherry barbecue. It is ridiculous. It is one of the greatest flavored potato chips I've ever had in my life.
Okay, what is the flavor?
Cherry barbecue.
Okay, I believe you because I think you tell me about things and it tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah. So good.
Okay, who remembers Cane's potato chips? I think they have slowly gone the way of the dinosaurs. Our good friends in the MXPX tell us.
Well, here's the thing. I think when a company is doing the tins or the major, like the huge buckets, they're at the end of their rope.
Joe,
When you told me that they were doing the big trash can stuff, when companies start going novelty, then they have an issue. They're sitting at the board meeting. They're like, what can we do? We got to go novelty. We got to do a trash can of potato chips.
why?
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you that. Is it Cane's like Kane or Cain?
CAIN.
Okay.
I got to check my notification for Facebook to check this. Guys, this is why you tune in.
I just yawned. I just had a big yawn.
What, Joe?
People watching this, if you're watching the video, you just saw my ugly yawn face.
You have this?
Why are yawn faces so ugly? No one ever says, you know what? I met my husband because I was sitting there at this wedding, single. I look over to another table and I see a guy yawning, and I think that guy's good looking. That yawn just put me over. Man alive.
Joe, can you do it again?
I could try and recreate.
Yeah. Oh, that guy's good looking. That just put me over.
Yeah. I mean, change your undies, man. It's time to go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear Lord.
Work people. Hold on. Joe, talk amongst yourself.
Oh, Mrs. Pravinsky just passed.
What's up?
So as we're listening in, breaking all HIPAA rules. Reese is staring down while he's talking on his phone.
Who went to the hospital?
Somebody's talking about how they've gone to the hospital. Well, people, while Reese is doing that, let's get back. Let's talk about Sloppy Joes. Let's do the whole Sloppy Joe.
Did they get her in, or they wanted her to go to the ED?
So he's talking about ED.
Okay.
He's talking about VD. Some old lady with VD, I think, is what I heard, is the issue that they're dealing with.
Oh my geez.
Yeah. So they were. That sounds about right. So what do you think they're going to do with her, Reese? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He confirmed it's okay. I'm just staring at a man on the phone. What a man dedicated to his craft. The first lady that
Okay.
invented nursing
Is she having pain, or is it hard for her to breathe?
What was her name? Mary Cartwright. What was her name? Molly Ringwald. The first Nightingale. Florence Nightingale. What was her name? Florence Nightingale, right? Or was she a singer? Wasn't there a Nightingale that was a nurse? I think there was. I think a
I
Nightingale
just read a note.
was like the first
So
nurse
for the skin
lady
tear,
that
does it
started
need a treatment, or
nursing.
do you think we can just do first aid?
Oh, they're gonna be doing first aid.
Oh yeah.
Old man Johnson
aid.
busted his leg. They got to splint it up.
They did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, just-
they did. I called it.
Administered first aid.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
it's fine.
Okay. It was like play by
And
play.
do a progress note. I don't throw
Yep.
them under the bus. Like, don't tell them that they threw her in the van.
Don't
Like,
throw up
they-
under the bus. If you're
resident
gonna throw
reported
up,
that
throw up outside
Like
of the
maybe
bus.
transfer it into the van.
Try and find a
wouldn't
trash
do
can
that,
or
but
something.
like-
Don't throw up on the bus or under the bus.
I don't want
Okay.
this. It's bad karma. They do it to us, and I don't want.
Exactly.
don't
Bad
want that.
caramel. There
yeah,
are a
just
few
don't-
candy bars that have bad caramel in them.
Yeah,
Not
just
all
say
candy
she's
bars
complaining
have
of rib
good
pain after a rough transfer. I guess maybe by hospital
ribs.
staff.
Someone's having ribs at the hospice center.
And then we should be good.
All right. So it sounds like someone threw up under a bus and then they had bad caramel and we're eating ribs.
Hey, have a good weekend. Are you getting out of here soon?
Maybe
Okay. Hey.
if you
Just
stop
making-
yapping with her.
And then
I'm guessing it's a
tomorrow
her. It could be a him.
Holly
I'm
thinks
sorry
she's
if I
got
offended
order.
people by immediately going to that the nurse was a female. Did not mean to do that.
Yeah, we got to work on that.
We do. I do. I have to do that. It's something that I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions.
Well,
I should have thought you're a dude. You're a very effeminate
warrant
dude.
our unit
but you're
manager
a
to
dude.
do more to help you
and
guys.
you're in nursing.
She doesn't.
And so other
He doesn't.
other
He
dudes
doesn't
could
like
be in
Brittany,
nursing
and
as
she's
well. So,
very
my
mean
bad.
about it. And I don't like this.
I'm not mean about it.
You didn't hear this from me. I'm sure Brittany knows. I
Oh,
that
Brittany
they're mean
knows.
in
She
that office,
knows.
and I don't like it.
If there's one thing Brittany knows, it's that. Oh, nice clear coverage on his phone. As he's just, I wonder if she knows
And I'll
that
see you
while
Monday.
she's talking to her boss, he's just
All right, have a good
guzzling
weekend.
down rum.
See ya.
I was going to say gin.
Right.
Rum. Oh, and look who's back.
Sorry, dude.
That's all right. We had a good time. Listeners and I had a great time.
Great time. Usually you do without me.
Yeah. Yeah. Great time. Great time.
Joe, hey,
Yeah.
can you help me get on Elfster?
Yeah.
What do I have to do to get in the Elfster gift exchange for the Pickle and Boot Shop, a diabolical brainwashing machine?
You were supposed to sign up prior to December 1st. That's the first part of it.
Wait, I thought it was just starting in December 1st.
Nope.
Can I still sign up?
No, I don't think so. I think
God.
everybody got their people picked.
Bless it. I was so ready to be giving. I've had a
Yeah.
change this year where
Yeah,
I've become benevolent, if you will.
Remember how like we talked about signing up for it for about 4 weeks?
Was I drinking?
Yeah.
No,
And so
I don't remember.
For 4 weeks, we talked about signing up for it that like right after Thanksgiving, it was going to go into effect. So that's the thing. You had that time to sign up and then it got picked. So I don't think you
Okay.
can still sign up. You're a loser.
I have this problem where like I
One
should-
nut is a lot larger than the other.
How did you know, dude?
I've seen you in swim trunks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's that obvious, though?
Like, you know, when you get out of the pool in swim trunks and then it just sticks.
In your Speedos? Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Like, you know, the guys, when you get out of the pool, you got to kind of do the air bubble. You got to do the waistband, open it up a little bit, get a little air in there.
On your Speedo, it looks like you're pulling your penis,
Yeah.
but you're just trying to create a huge air bubble so it looks like it's bigger.
Or it just looks like it's not like vacuum sealed to your dong. So it doesn't look like you're just wearing a painted on bathing suit.
Do you know that I wear a Speedo at the pool?
Still? Oh, you're a dirtball.
Dude, I wear them under my regulars. Like I have normal human people swim trunks, but under it, Speedo.
Now I'm totally confused. So why do you do that?
Oh, so when I used to be a competitive swimmer and diver, when you dove, you double up your swim trunks because you would a lot of times you would hit the water at a bad angle and you'd hurt your nuts. And so wearing two was acceptable and it would help. And then in swimming, people started wearing two.
It's like females who wear two sports bras.
They do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If women need that, they'll wear a sports bra and compress, like if they're larger, and then they have to put on a second one to really bring them in, so they're not when they're playing sports or soccer or whatever it is and running around.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
guys,
that's
it's totally normal. I would do
thing.
it. So then I got used to that feeling, and so then people, especially like in 5-iron, they'd be like, "Why are you wearing Speedos?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? This is my swim trunks." So I started getting normal guy swim trunks, but I wore my Speedo under it, which was handy if you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna swim laps," and then you just like shed the normal guy swim trunks, and then you have Speedos, and then you swim.
That is the weirdest thing. That's weird.
Now I'm going to tell you the biggest benefit is I have kids, and it is hilarious.
I bet you bust out at Kalahari or Great Wolf Lodge and you come down in a Speedo.
Yeah, you have to pretend like you've lost your swim trunks. And you're like, you make them fall off in the pool, you do a dive or something, and then you come up and you scream, "Oh, God, help, I've lost my swim trunks." And you still have your Speedo on, but your other swim trunks are floating away. And that's hilarious to your children.
Yeah.
They love it so much. They love the attention you bring to them. Mm-hmm. Love it. When they teach you.
Do you ever wear the Speedo and run through a sprinkler in your front yard? Mm-hmm. Like on a hot summer day, sprinklers out, and you put on a Speedo and just run back and forth, just carefree, just laughing, enjoying the cool water on your skin.
I'm going to do it next summer. We set up the sprinkler in the backyard. I need to do it out front for everyone.
Do it out front. Get that Speedo on. Get a little video of it. Get some video.
Uh-huh.
And post that. And I'm sure you'll go viral.
Guys who
do cartwheels.
Here's a question for you. You ever wear a wet Speedo and then you're like, I'm okay. I'm gonna get in the car and drive home. And then it just shrinks around you while you're driving, and then you're just like slowly.
Here's the deal, Reese. Nobody wears Speedos except people who were on swim team in high school. Maybe 20% of them still do. And Europeans, yes, that is it.
Any Europeans out there want to weigh in on this when you're wearing your Speedos or your budgie smugglers or your banana hammocks? Does this ever happen to you?
Yeah, and if there's ever a people that you really want to copy as far as fashion and things like that, it's the Europeans.
I do. Man,
just Euro trash.
How many times have you gone to Germany and you've been like, "Oh shit. Like I need
lederhosen.
I look like an American real bad."
Yeah.
Like every time I go, I'm just like, I'm wearing color. They know I'm an American.
Yeah.
And then you have to remember.
Or white socks.
Yep.
White socks.
wear black. Just wear black. You know, and here's my advice to everybody. Besides wearing a Speedo underneath your regular swim trunks and making your regular swim trunks fall off when you dive in the pool and then yelling so your kids are embarrassed, because that is a life lesson that they need. When you, just in life, if you're like, what's going to make me look cool? Black. Just wear black all the time.
Not black face, though.
Nope. I draw a line at that. That does not make you look cool. I don't think it does.
Yeah.
Just
black clothes, black sock, black shoes, black hat, black coat, Cadillac, yeah.
And then you are a time bomb.
Yeah. We have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left before you have to get out of here to go feed your children.
Number 4, news headlines, presidential pardons. You want to talk about that now, or do you want to hear me swear on the other one, the paid portion? Let's say that.
We'll talk about that on the paid portion. I want to ask you something more because we have about 10 minutes left. I want to ask you, being a medical semi-pro, being a medical semi-professional,
so you think of RNs.
When you choke on something, right? You inhale it. We've all said, oh, it went down the wrong pipe. Well, usually when we say it goes down the wrong pipe, it like goes down our windpipe. What happens to that food that goes down the wrong pipe?
And like goes into your lungs?
Yeah, like let's say a little piece of onion from a salad. You inhale that and you choke and it goes into your lungs. What happens to that onion that's in your lungs?
You cough it up. Normally you cough it up. Like, you're like, you would know. Okay. So your lungs very quick, like off of your trachea, they branch into a right and left bronchial tree.
Yeah.
So your right one is straighter for some reason than your left one. So if you inhale something, normally it goes in your right lung.
If you're left-handed, is that one straighter?
No, it's the same. Same for everybody. You're not built. So you don't have, your same sides are not the same. One testicle hangs lower. Ladies, one boob is bigger, totally normal. You have, your right lung has 3 lobes, your left one has 2. When you inhale something, it usually goes down the right side. And I think this is advantageous because you don't block off the other lung. You can still do respiration. But it can't go but too far. Like it's not going to go all the way down into your alveoli. It's not going to stay there and live there. You're going to cough it up eventually. And then you also have, there are, I don't know if you remember seeing like in biology, you look at flagellates.
Cilia.
So the lining of your lungs, especially, there's cilia that kind of do this movement where it pushes stuff up. Most of the time that's dust and junk or mucus, and it just keeps moving up. And that's why, like, when you're sick, you're always coughing and you always have all this phlegm, because you have that phlegm and it's sinking down, probably coming like from your sinuses, and then it's getting pushed back up.
So like a sunflower seed can't just go down and sit down in your lungs.
It could, but you would super know it. Like you would
What
be
about
coughing.
like Vernors? What about liquids?
Yeah, it'll come out eventually.
There's a guest coming in.
So there's a thing called, at my house?
Who's the guest?
What do you mean?
On the thing. It says guest.
Oh, that's our old guest, Daniel Rock.
Oh, is he jumping on or what? All of a sudden that thing just popped up.
No, it did. Maybe he is jumping on. Anyway, anywho, it's probably the ATF. Do you know that I'm in trouble?
Again?
ATF, yeah. Anyway, so you'll know if you inhale a sunflower, you'll keep coughing. It'll come up eventually. And if you don't have the way to get it out, like they can't go in and scope you out and then get it. But like you'll you'll know for sure. You're not going to be like, I have meatloaf stuck in my lungs.
Because I thought that's what it did. Like when you choked, I thought like a little bit went down there and it just, I guess, eventually just absorbed in.
No, not at all. If you're normal, like you're just like, I'm not walking around coughing all the time and I don't have COPD, it's coming up. Like you didn't smoke 60 packs a day for 400 years.
Which we've already said is cool and healthy.
Cool with a K, guys. K-O-O-L.
Cool with the K and healthy with a G-H.
Yep. Yeah. No, it comes out. And so if you inhale a liquid, this is a bigger problem because it takes a while to get up. So the medical definition of pneumonia is that you have fluid in your lungs, not that you have an infection. You have fluid, but we always say it's synonymous with you have an infection. Because usually it's some shit is growing down there. So if you inhale Verner's, you just gave a bunch of sugar to bacteria that are going to grow down in your lungs. So you get it. You get pneumonia. Normally that is called aspiration pneumonia. It happens a lot as you get older. When you lose the ability to swallow so well, you lose muscle tone in your throat. For you and
More
I,
things just
who
to
are
look
very
forward to.
Healthy. We're very healthy, virile,
Okay.
swarthy,
Yeah.
handsome young men. Young.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. It comes up. You know, you're not getting pneumonia from that. You might,
Okay.
And then, like if it happens and you get pneumonia, you go to the doctor. Go to the doctor and get some
like when you look
doxycycline.
down the brachial tubes and it's got cilia, I remember like the pictures in high school biology where it looks like the cilia just has like, it's like a little 5 o'clock shadow on the sides of the tubes, right? Is it more like, is the hair longer? So it's more like when you look up somebody's nostril that has a very hairy nostril?
No, it's still microscopic. It's like at the cellular level. But like it's millions. So they're like slowly moving all that fluid up. And you do have mucus in your lungs. So it like gets whatever you inhale in there gets caught in there because you breathe shit in. Like you breathe in smoke, you go to a campfire or whatever. That's
Farts.
going down there. Farts, you're breathing in somebody's turds, gets in there, and then
Farticles.
it works its way up. Particles.
Just sitting in a public bathroom, taking a dump, or taking a leak at the urinal, somebody else farts or poops, and then you're just inhaling a stranger's farticles.
That's what it is.
That is particles of poop landing on your tongue and in your nostrils.
Right. Which is gross
And
if
amazing.
you think about it.
Oh, right.
But really, it's not the part of poop that is gross. It's not like you're inhaling a bunch of bacteria.
It's the fun part of poop.
It's the fun part that's clean and good for your body.
And funny.
And funny.
Because when I can smell a wicked poop, that's funny. But if I were to get that same poop smeared on my neck, that would be not funny.
Yeah. Joe, I want to talk about something that made me so happy today is that you made a post on Facebook about what you were doing today. And you're like, I can't wait for my lovely and beautiful wife to get home. And her response was, you better have dinner on the table when I get there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, Heidi is so cool.
Yeah,
That was incredible.
Yeah, she's phenomenal. And that's how it has gone. So
That's so
today,
rad, dude.
Yeah.
You
so
did
today,
have dinner on the table?
I didn't.
Joe?
I had it. I didn't have it on the table, like just a slight switch up. Because if I said I did and she listens to this, she'd be like, no, you didn't. But I didn't have it on the table. I had it in the oven. So when she came home, there was food available for her. She got home very late last night. She also gets home late tonight. And I don't have dinner for her tonight because earlier I sent her a picture of a box of Special K berry, strawberry Special K. And I said, I bought this yesterday and forgot to get milk. And she replied, oh my gosh, if I would have known you would have got that, I would have left at 1 a.m. to go get milk.
Oh,
So
she likes it.
Yeah, so I think when she gets home, she just wants Special K with berries. So I didn't make dinner.
Joe.
Yeah. Yeah. She doesn't eat anymore, man. She eats like a bird. If I make something, she eats just like so little. It's just like so little. Like just to give you like portion size, if she were to have a hot dog, she would take like 2 bites of a hot dog and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so full. I can't eat it.
Joe, should we even bring up the cornculator then?
That's why I think it's nuts. I think on our extravaganza, our banana zanza, we talked about the cornculator, and she talked about really going for it in 2025. But
2025 cornculator. What is the goal? We're gonna redo
she's gonna
it?
try and do 60 again, but she's gonna pace herself. She says better.
I wonder
But
if we
I
can
don't
get an
see
app.
it.
Does anyone build apps? And we can make a Pickle and Boot Shop cornculator app where people at home could track their own corn consumption against Heidi's.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It would be cool. It would be cool if someone can make that. Again, for those that listen to the Banana and Zanza, I find it odd that she's wholeheartedly sticking to her guns that it's got to be corn on the cob. I don't understand that.
You?
Like, what's that?
That's not odd, dude. You have to have. Look, man.
Like,
You gotta have
I know.
goals. You can't
That's what
just
she
beg
says.
them to make it. You got it.
Well, this is what I say. This is what I say. Like, if a cob of corn contains like a cup of kernels, in my brain,
no.
in my brain, like if she like cuts the kernels off the corn, does that still count, or she has to eat it off the cob?
If she says
If she goes to
says
Tropical
no, then
Smoothie
no.
Cafe, if she goes to Tropical Smoothie Cafe and gets a wrap and her side is corn and it comes in a cup, that should count as like that's all I'm saying.
Remember in Nintendo times when you'd be like playing Super Mario Brothers or whatever, Kid Icarus, and your friend would be like, I can beat this level for you. Let me beat it. You know, Brad would just stick his head in like, I can do this. And you're like, I know, because your head is two times the size of a normal human. That's how you're so good at video games. And then
And trumpets.
and trumpets. He's like stores air up in there. You would say this to Brad? He would say this to you. And you'd be like, no, dude. Then that takes away my joy, which is that I defeated this thing, which is a machine. And I don't know if you've seen Terminator, but like we are about to have to fight a freaking war with these things. And so I'm trying to get ready, and you're fucking it up for me, Brad. So same thing, like I would not let people play the video game and beat it for me, and they'd be like, yeah, I won at Castlevania. Heidi is the same. She cannot win at Cornculator by cheating. There's rules. You got to believe in, number one, you got to support her. Okay, get behind what she says.
I do. What I'm doing is actually more support. I'm not trying to cut her legs out. I'm trying to help her to have more stuff count towards the cornculator.
You can't find a workaround for her. You just got to get the corn in her. And it's got to be on the cob. If there's a way you can make that happen.
So I just got to get that cob in her.
Get the cob in your wife. Just keep getting it in there and don't stop.
All right, you guys, we have come to the end of another freebie. We want to give our props to all of those name level supporters that help in the production of this. Like we said, we are going to put our profits and our proceeds towards giving Christmas dinner to Reese's nursing home. So we want to do that. We want to be able to have that a little extra money for them to have a little bit better food and all that stuff on Christmas. And that is provided by all of you that are Patreon members. And again, name level supporters, we're going to name you off right now. So Reese, I think you're going to do, I think it's starting with you.
All right. So first one, ALX, Flores family, Amy Landers. Hey, I noticed a lot of people are changing their names up, and I appreciate it. Okay, Andy Myers.
Andy
Kipps.
Myers.
Andy Myers.
Chris Farley. Andy Myers.
Anna Kipps from just north of me in Virginia. Anthony Cortez. Benjamin Lewis. Bill
Gold
the
medal
Eighth
in the
Shannon.
100 meter. Yeah.
Bill is the one of the moderators for the I Hate Firearm Frenzy group on Facebook.
Oh,
He's
good.
been a good friend forever. Bill the Eighth Shannon. Brock, Pete, Kevin, Jared. Who is our good
that
friend?
sounds familiar. What would they be?
Dick Broadus.
Dick brought us. Dick brought us candy.
Broken Strings. Brian the Goat. The greatest of all times, Brian Atkinson. Bryce Turner. Buddy Van Steen, who is not Sonny Johnston at all. Carly Jane Sisko, who did not at all write the song Call Me Maybe.
Yeah.
Chad Hogg with 2 G's. Chris Norman, son of Larry Norman. Chris Prose. Christy Hale. Unfortunately married to John Hale. Is that fortunate or unfortunate?
Unfortunate. Definitely.
Okay. Craig, never cool enough for Reese Phillips. Thank you, Craig. I don't know if that's a goal. I don't think you should aspire to that. Dan.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Dan's email is Ska F-I-F-er. That's pretty cool.
Scafiffer.
Scafiffer. Dan Fishback.
Old fishy.
Daniel Rock still can't get a break on Patreon, so he has to be a $5 sweet pickle so he can hear the podcast that he has to cut up and edit by himself.
Yep.
Daryl. Dave, like the opposite of high T, low T. Oh, it's low
Lo-fi.
T. Low
Lo-fi.
T. I thought it said lo-fi, but it's low T. Lottie. We always call him Lottie, and it's low T. That's really good, Dave. David Holitz. David
I
Love.
thought that said David Hotels.
Holitz.
Yeah, it's Holitz. I thought it said hotels, though. My brain
Really?
changed that all up. Yeah.
It's the dyslexia.
Yeah.
David Love. David Roadheado. I think that's David Robledo. Good job, dude. David Rourke. David Vossel. Derek Bond. Derek Sigmund. Doug Fawcett. Fawcett, I hardly knew it. Eli
Fawcett.
Salazar.
Fawcett. Is this a bris or what? Hey, Horatio. Is this a bris?
Eli. Emily LaFleur. Emily Thomas. Frank the Tank from Dallas, Texas, period, exclamation point. Perfect. Heather Ford. Hugh Jazz. Hugh Jazz. Ryan Hayden, good job. I'd rather not say, who is my friend Bethany Glazer. Jared, Brock, Pete, Kevin. Oh, I see what you guys are doing.
Oh.
Jared Cramblett. Jared, you're doing great. I owe you crab dinner.
Cramblet.
Cramblett.
Oh, Cramblet.
Jason Pavlov. Jenny Blake. Good friend, Jenny Blake. Jerry Valconen. Jeremy Thomas. Joe Curtis. John Porta. Jordan Heilman. Josh Fennel. Josh Post. Your turn.
Then we got Joshua Lawless, a.k.a. Mike Oxlong. Hey, the name's Lawless, Josh Lawless, but my friends call me Mike Oxlong. Katie Nicholson, Ken Zapla, Kevin Duff, Kevin Jared Pete Brock, Kevin Ness, Kevin Porter, Kristen Shaq Diesel, Kyle, Laurel Samuelson, Lava Too Hot to Touch,
Perfect.
Letired, Mandy Moe, Mandarin Orange or Punk Rock Prof, Mark Dyke, Matt Douglas, Matt Ingelhoff, Matt Morton.
How Matt Douglas has 2 S's. Have we talked about
Douglas.
that? Doug.
I think it's pronounced Matt Douglas.
Okay.
Matt Ingelhoff, Matt Morton, Matthew Snyder, Michael Shields, Missy Misdemeanor Lewick, Nate Phillips, Nick Butterfield, Buddy, Nick Frazier, Nick Reyes, Nicole the Skate Bauer, Noel Duboulay,
Patrick Johns, recovering from some sort of
hysterectomy
surgery. He had a hysterectomy. Good job, dude. I hope it's going well.
Yep. Patrick Johns, Paul Peterson, Pete, Kevin Brock, Jared. See what they're doing there? You picking up on that? Philip Mamouf Wolfarts.
Oh
Philip
my gosh.
Mamouf Wolfarts. Philip Mamouf Wife Farts.
Mamouf Wife Farts.
Philip W. Pickleman Tom Hageman. Reed Young. Rob Phelps, gold medal Olympic swimmer.
Yep.
Robert Snyder. Shauna Melton Walker. Sonny, the stinky loser Johnston.
I can't believe you changed your name, Sonny. That's a good job.
Steven Seberg, Stephen Morrow, Stephen Pasquale, Tim Payne, Tim Premiwix, Todd Grassman, Trent Lowe, Tristan Taylor, Twanto, Tyler McDonald, Tyson Stegall, Zach Kirkland.
Zach, I've enjoyed all the brands of clothing and various mixed nuts that you provided for us in your Kirkland brand. Last page, Zachary Faircloth. I feel like we lost some people because it had like 4 last time, and now there's just 1.
Yeah, we had 3, I think, that canceled. They were like, I can pay this money to charity and get more out of it.
Or another hooker that's not named Charity.
That's right. Charity. Yeah.
I was just informed that Doug Forsett is an alias for my girlfriend.
Really?
She subscribes to our podcast.
Oh, man.
I don't know about this anymore.
Neither do I. Ladies and gentlemen, you've heard it. This is the freebie. Reese has got to go feed his kids. We're out. See ya.
Piece of something.
Corn.